Hey all, Viking Ramer again with another metal video. This time here I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite bands from the 1980s. This could have been a top 20 fucking list. There were so many good bands I was really into. It wasn't even funny, man. 80s, what a great time for fucking metal. So these are 10. Yes, I've left off a lot of great fucking bands also. So let's get this thing going. At number 10. Pretty weird choice for all of you guys here. There's no live albums in here, just studio albums. Was Wasp. My God. I was, from the first time I heard their self-titled debut album, this band just grabbed me the right way, man. Great vocals. The image was a lot like Motley Crue a little bit at the time. Last in Command was my favorite album these guys did. Yes, Inside the Electric Circus was a little bit of a letdown. It had a couple good songs, but it made up for it with their last release of the 80s, The Hitless Children. Unbelievable album. So number 10, that was Wasp. At number 9 was Exodus. Intense and fucking violent. That's what you got with Exodus. Bonded by blood. Enough fucking said. Pleasures of the Flesh and Falbus Disaster. Killer albums with killer riffs and solos and the Toxic Waltz, man. What more? Like I said, my favorite from this batch was Bonded by Blood. Still one of my favorite albums of all time. Number 8. Holy shit, man. The mighty Over fucking Kill. Oh, more thrash, you better believe it. Years of Decay was the first album I ever heard from this band here and was instantly hooked by the fucking rips. And yes, I do enjoy Bobby Blitz's vocals. So I had to go out by the rest of the catalog. Feel the Fire was the game changer for me with this band when I heard that album there also. My buddy let me listen to that. He had them all. I only got me into this band. Years of Decay was the first one I heard, but my God. Look at these 4 killer albums. Like I still said, my favorite one is still Years of Decay. Just a great 80s output. Number 7. 3 albums from this band here. Testament. Again, like I said, 3 albums only. My God, like the thrash now at this time here was just grabbed me and hooked me. 80s thrash, unbelievable. Practice What You Preach, to be honest with you, was the first time I ever heard this band. It was the video on Power Hour, just got me hooked instantly. And of course, I had to get everything else. What else is new? Favorite album from this band here is The New Order. Unbelievable stuff there, man. Where are we here? Number 6. Megadeth. Only 3 albums again released. We all know about the year of 1986 with metal, period, especially the thrash metal scene, man. Bunch of classics came out that year. First time I ever heard this band here was the video for Wake Up Dead from Peace Cells. It was my introduction to this band here, and it was an amazing album. The guitar work, unbelievable. The solos, everything. And then, yeah, I know so far it's a little bit mixed amongst the fans, but I love that album there, man. Just for me, it's amazing. And their debut album, unbelievable. Favorite album from this batch here is Peace Cells. To me, is still the best Megadeth album. Number 5. Is Judas Priest. Okay, so Judas Priest is next for me. 6 albums released in the 80s. The only one I really don't care for is Point of Entry. Yes, it has about 2 or 3 songs I do actually like. What got me with this is just the vocals from Judas Priest, man. But the other albums here, like I said, like you've got Defenders of the Faith, Screaming for Vengeance, British Steel, amazing stuff there. Just amazing albums. Unbelievable. You know what? I even don't mind Turbo, and Ram It Down has its moments also. So number 5, it was just the riffs and the trade-offs with KK and Glenn. Fucking amazing stuff there. That was number 5, which leads us to my fourth favorite band from the 80s is, oh my God, the classic fucking era. Look at these things here. Iron fucking Maiden. Oh my God. Holy, this is a band I do shit on these guys here a lot now. Honestly, I do. But their 80s output was untouchable. And you cannot go wrong for which one is your favorite. Honest to God. The musicianship, the vocals, they had it all. A fucking mascot in Eddie. Favorite album from this one here is, I always have to say it, it's, I don't know, man. This could change every day. Yes, I did an Iron Maiden top album ranking, but that could be different now. The self-titled is fucking amazing to me, and favorite Bruce Dickinson album would always be Power Slave. Unbelievable output, man. Still, wow, to this fucking day. Number 3 is, fuck off. Number 3 is Motley Crue. Okay. Some might even have Motley Crue on their list. Some might. It just depends on yourself. For me here, you do not know how big of a fan of Motley Crue I was back in the 80s. I mean, these guys, I fucking worship these guys back in the day here when they first came out. Shout at the Devil was the first song I ever heard from this band here, and I instantly fucking hooked. This is all I ever talked about at the time here. I did this as an air band in grade school and everything. The image, the look, and the attitude just had it all. Favorite album from this batch here, honest to God, is Shout at the Devil. Number 2, second favorite band from the 1980s is, here we go, Metallica. Okay, as much as I rage and I shit on this band here currently, you cannot take away from what they did in the 80s. It was legendary. Yes, what the fuck happened? Cliff Burton is still missed to this day. Like, just unbelievable. These guys got me hooked. This was the first thrash band I ever heard and just instantly grabbed me with Master of Puppets. Favorite album from these guys here is Ride the Lightning. To me is their best album. These were the 4 albums here. After this, well, we all know. So now, my favorite band from the 80s, well, you should know this by now, is fucking, say it, Slayer! You should have known this was going to be my number 1 by all my other post videos about this band here. 80s category to look at this catalog. It is legendary. Yes, this fucking glaring salt is pissing me off in this side here. Still cannot beat and get enough of this catalog. Intensity, heavy as fuck, and creepy. Favorite album from this band here at this time here was South of Heaven. So hey everyone, that's my top 10 favorite bands from the 1980s. What do you guys think? Who would you have on a top 10 list of favorite bands from the 1980s? Let me know, man. Leave a comment. Hit the subscribe button. Please keep buying physical metal copies. And as always, stay fucking heavy.